Dog.
Dog.
Dog. Dog. Bong.
Bong. Bong dog.
Bong dog.
Welcome to week 3 of Casual Discourse. Hope you're liking the series so far. Feel free to join the Discord and go ahead and put in anything you'd like to hear from us or any questions you might have for anyone on the show. Remember, this is on YouTube and Spotify, so you can get your podcast fix in however you like. This week, we talk about Doki Doki Literature Club streams, a little bit about cults, horror games, and talk about becoming a sugar baby. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Welcome to episode 3. And wow, we actually stuck to a schedule, for the most part.
Did you ever time it to see if it was
Within a day.
Well, yeah.
We've only ever missed one day.
Most importantly, congratulations, guys. We actually published it. Well, I published episode 1 today. Yay! It's on, the YouTubes and the Spotifys and all that. And sadly, because I'm a broke bitch. Yeah, I love being ahead, actually.
Yeah. There's just no stress. You just schedule the upload.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
This probably isn't saving.
I probably should have rendered and stuff beforehand, because I finished all the editing a couple days ago. And I was like, yeah, I'll just come back and in case I want to change anything, I'll just render it later. Then last night, obviously, you guys fucked up my sleep schedule. So it's already 2. I better do this.
Yeah.
No.
I don't
No.
I don't know
because I dipped out kind of early. I was lurking, so I was just kind of listening. I didn't really hear a whole lot because I was playing Far Cry.
Mm-hmm.
How far did you get?
We're almost at the festival
Everybody
for
did,
the first one.
public
He was playing Doki Doki Literature Club. For
Yeah,
context.
I guess context.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one.
Mm-hmm. So it was cool.
So,
I didn't expect it to be nearly as enjoyable, but it worked out very well that I was hanging out with homies in Discord anyway. We were running a random PlayStation 1 game, and then some Spyro, and then it's all right, I should probably end. And I'm getting bullied by DK over here. It's play Doki Doki, because we had talked about it after one of the podcast episodes, just in general, oh yeah, never have, so you should do that.
free. It's a free game. That's why.
Also, does not hurt that it is free.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so end up getting all the characters voiced. So it's going to take a while to get through, I think, but it's so entertaining, at least for me. I'm laughing my ass off. How'd you like your character pick, Deadly?
You know what? Pretty much all the characters are very relatable from a girl standpoint, just because of the fact that it's oh, I'm socially awkward, so I can relate to Yuri, or oh, I need to be calm and collected, even though I'm not, which is very Monica. And then it's you know what? I'll take Sayori, because fuck, I feel called out.
I guess in
like
hindsight, if you could have picked anyone, who would you have liked to have been?
Oh no, I still stick by Sayori. Sayori is definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, because
Sorry about that.
All good.
Roommate got home. I was just letting the dogs out there.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, but a dog won't stare at you.
But a dog.
I don't know. I voiced all of them before because I played this game on my own. I think the beginning of the year.
Oh, did you stream it?
Yeah, I've streamed it, and I had voices for all of them. And fuck, those we were doing 5 different voices. That shit fucks you up.
Yeah, I was pretty much, I guess my thought was I was just gonna read it because I've never done a visual novel thing like that. And looking back, there's no way I would want to necessarily do that, but only because I know how enjoyable it's been to have everybody voiced.
I just saw you were still streaming. I didn't even, because it was 1:30 in the morning.
Way
for me.
Too late. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd gotten off work and because I saw you went live at 6 my time, and I was there's no way he'll still be live when I go home. And then it was 1:30, and I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
It's later. We're finally ending.
And I clicked into Boris screaming.
Dude, shout outs to Boris. I love him so much. He definitely added so much to it.
Committing to the bit of 3 different voices, I think he deserves a fucking award. He deserves money. Fuck.
We actually
He slaughtered.
So we had gone to raid Disco, and I saw Cookie and Chaz like, so Boris voiced this person. Who's voicing this other person? They're like, it was Boris. Like, he did such a good job that people didn't realize that he was multiple characters.
Man. And also how he read the poems. I was like, this fucking Morgan Freeman.
The juxtaposition from Natsumi to poem voice was just so perfect. I'm still waiting on things to get darker, you know, no spoils, obviously. But like, so far it's just been very cutesy.
Things happen yet.
Very flirty.
Yes.
And I know that there's a darkness ahead, but I have no idea what it is. So it's just like, I'm excited to see it. And we went for a few hours even, and it's still just like that flirty will they, won't they? Yeah.
God, I had a headache afterwards. It was really bad because I was laughing so hard. Forcing me to say fucking lines. Assholes. I said them.
You chose to. You can't hold this against me.
No, I know. No, I said
you're
them,
talking
but
about
then
big
you're like,
and beautiful.
I was already dead laughing, and I have to try to say lines. Fuck, trying to just compose yourself when you're laughing your ass off is like,
well, yeah, because then you think about how hard you're laughing, and that makes you laugh.
There is a good clip that somebody made of it. There's like things are the two characters are arguing, Jock, because I think it was before you got there.
Yeah,
and the pink hair one's talking to Yuri, and it's like, and her boobs started getting bigger ever since Gaffy got there.
Yeah.
And then it's like, no, she's fine. And this is DK's character. It's like, she's always been beautiful, and you know, her boobs are always big and beautiful. And we see the text come up before she reads it, and everybody just starts laughing. Like, I can't wait for this. It's just Frida's like, well, come on, say the line.
I know you see it.
I get smacked in the face by a cookie. It's fucking relatable. I hate to say it.
That's maybe that's a VOD we need to go back and watch.
Tentatively, I mean, it should at least one or two be out already. I think I'm gonna YouTube like quick highlight each day, because I think it would be good to go back on. Plus, I mean, it's just funny. So I'm down with it. You can be my editor. That's fine.
Pick out some sweet fucking clips and throw it together.
I don't know. I think that, I mean, looking back, I think most of the voices are kind of similar to what I did. Like, you know, you give Yuri the quiet voice, you give Natsuki the like Valley girl voice. The only thing that's different was fucking Busta. I had because I could do different types of accents, so he redeemed it. He made fucking Monica have a southern accent.
Oh, based.
Well.
Gather round, everybody.
Oh, it's hard.
Might be.
That was the hardest one. I was like, oh fuck, I have to do southern. And I'm like, oh fuck.
How the fuck do you say your people when you're in the Pacific Northwest? The South will rise again in Portland.
Okay, but like anything outside of Portland might as well be the Deep South. Oregon's actually. We have cold.
I don't know.
It's sick.
Yeah.
We have like 45-minute drive from here. Hotbed for Colts.
You know, I've been talking a lot about Colts. I wish that there was a way to just like get a free trial, like no commitment, just kind of hang out for a couple weeks.
Get your Scientology 7-day pass.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
redeem
you know what?
code now.
Let me see how y'all are living. What if it is cool? What if I don't mind leaving my worldly possessions behind?
Yeah, you just open your Mission Impossible 9 DVD and there's like a scratch off thing with a code.
Scientology. Thank you, Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Elron's my boy. I mean, the end goal of all this is for me to start a cult, so I hope you guys join.
Did you say Elron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My boy Elron Hubbard.
Oh, I was thinking Lord of the Rings. I was like, Tom Cruise did not play him. I was like, you're crazy.
The like founder of Scientology.
No,
God. We're on a first name basis though.
I call him L.
I don't think you paid enough money for that, Gav.
Oh. No, definitely not. I would never actually. Did I tell you guys, like, a couple weeks ago, I went to some Oktoberfest thing, and I'm waiting, like, at the end of the street because I'm meeting up with people. And some people pass by. Normally, anytime anybody hands you shit, I'm just like, no, like, I'm fine, leave me alone. Because people typically want money. But they did a drive-by, like, here you go. I'm like, okay, so they didn't want anything. And I just read the big letters on top. It's like a little bit bigger than a business card. It's like a postcard. And I thought it was about like mental health awareness. I'm like, oh, cool. They're doing something like that. I get home like 3-4 hours later and I look at it and it's like an advertisement for an L. Ron Hubbard book. I'm like, God damn, Scientology's trying to scout me.
Hell
Bastards.
Yeah. Let's go. We have a...
I'm here to get drunk. I'm not here to cult.
Well, they're going to come after us for talking about them.
That's fine. If it turns into YouTube views, I'm fine with it. Yeah.
I'll just film them.
It's content.
Like, you guys are fucking weird.
Oh my God. You said you'd do anything for the
we have
videos.
A Scientology,
this
like,
week on Casual Discourse
in Portland. Joachim reporting live from the Scientology Center in Portland.
Based. I would so watch that. Actually, shit, does it exist? It has to exist. I'm watching it later.
I mean, not me, but...
Well, yeah,
sure
not you, but somebody had to have undercover camera, you know, kind of like North Korea. Yeah.
It's science. They're the same.
They are actually the same, yeah.
They're the same. Where's his wife, dude? Where's David Miscavige's wife?
I don't even know who that is. I'm clearly not in the circle.
Shelley. She like disappeared 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, man. Sure.
Oh, was that the Scientology cruise or whatever?
He's the no, David Miscavige's like the leader. He's like the big boss man.
Oh.
And L. Ron Hubbard's, you know, mega dead.
He's just the author, right? Like the book.
Yeah. And so yeah, Shelley Miscavige is, you know, missing.
Weird, right?
And he seems to not care. And there's also no investigation because they have billions of dollars.
That helps.
Yeah.
You know what? Not always, though. Happen. I mean, R. Kelly didn't quite make it. Bill Cosby didn't quite make it.
We're going to nerd out after this. I'm going to send you a bunch of documentaries.
Oh, sweet. I'm in. Have you guys, I mean, this is probably way too serious, but I'm just kind of curious now. Were you guys ever, like, religious or your family's religious?
My mom, kind of. Like, even I remember being like 4 or 5 and my mom telling me, like, you know, you don't have to believe in this. Like, I do, but you can choose to do whatever you want.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. My mom was dope. I say was like she's gone. I saw her 2 days ago.
She's just not cool anymore. I get it.
No, she's still dope.
No, my family is very strictly Catholic for the most part. And then some branches are very heavily Christian. It's very, I don't know. It's a thing. I mean, yeah, I used to go to church and all that shit. And I don't know, I was supposed to do the whole, like, I don't know, fucking, like, it's like coming of age thing in
Bat mitzvah?
Catholicism.
Oh.
No. It's like you go and you have to do like a certain number of Sundays in a row for like Bible school, and then you get like communion or some shit. I don't fucking know what it's called. I never finished it because I don't know. It just wasn't really a thing. And I don't know. I just kind of stopped going to church at some point.
Like as a kid or as an adult?
Like a teenager, I stopped mostly because my family has more of a matriarchy, I guess, which is kind of strange to say it that way, but I mean, probably the easiest way to explain it. So my great grandmother was alive until like 2013, I want to say 2012, 2013, she passed. And that was the point where I was like, yeah, religion's fucking whack. Shit sucks. I don't like waking up at 7 a.m. I'm actually not a morning person at all. I'm like, if I get up in the morning, it's like, all right, I'll fucking deal with you, but don't expect me to actually be nice. That's why I stream so late in the day, because I'm like, all right, I'm actually up. But yeah, no. And it didn't help because I was like, as I was leaving school, or as I was leaving the religion, my junior year of high school, they put in where you had to learn kind of about the Bible. They were like, TLDR, Bible was written by a bunch of drunk dudes.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like
There's
we were reading
Bible study class, like mandatory Bible study.
No, it was well, because I was a smart kid in high school. That's why I didn't drink. That's why I didn't go to parties. I was a smart kid. I ran with the AP students.
Fucking nerd.
Tell them.
Dude, I have optimized procrastination.
Like,
You know, I was actually just talking to Nason again recently, which it's been too long. Beautiful Aussie lad. And he brought up something. I haven't had to do it in a long, long time. I don't know if I know how to study. Like, everything I've done so far is pretty much I know how to look up things and cross-reference things, but I can't think I've ever actually studied in over a decade.
I have to care. It's like the
I mean, yeah,
truth.
that is just true, though.
Care about what I'm studying. Because I can do it. Like, if I'm passionate about something, I will absorb it.
Wait, is it like, I don't know. Is it hard, like, to study? I don't think so. I think it's,
I don't know. It's just like either I know something or I know how to look it up, but I never have like an instance where I've had to use total recall for memory or something like that, you know? At least not yet. Which, if that does happen, my memory's shit, so I'm screwed.
I do that for like any anime or manga I read. I just am like, oh, okay, look, where did I leave off? I have total recall. Like, the only thing I've had to do is I've had to reread stuff just because of the fact that when I switched, it didn't keep what chapter I was at, and I still have probably 40 different mangas I read at one time.
Damn, how? Why?
What?
Because most of them update. Like, a lot of, like, I don't know, there's probably at least 10 to 15 webtoons, which is not a lot because I was at like 30 at one point. And those update like weekly, bi-weekly, sometimes not even monthly. And then I find new manga to read. And then there's other times where I'm like, oh, I need to finish reading this one. And yeah. I legitimately cannot remember the names I do not remember the names, and that's why I'm so picky about plot in games. It's like, if it's too long, I'm like, fuck it. Like, I'm not really gonna remember this. So what's the TLDR? Like, what's the main thing that's happening with the game? Which is why I enjoy Tales, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, like, it's a long game.
90-hour game.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
Is it grindy or something?
It's just
JRPG.
long.
Oh,
It's
true.
long.
Yeah. Like the Xenoblade
It's
games.
pretty
are
fair.
Like
1
hours.
Just saying JRPG does kind of just make it fit.
Yeah. So
I love to see that you're not all green today, by the way, Jock.
I don't think I was last time either.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Ooh.
I was on
Oh,
that shit after episode 1, baby.
I'll send you guys a picture, but I made it. I kind of actually, while I was doing the editing, I hated that shitty stick figure couch thing, so I got rid of it.
I figured it probably wasn't gonna last long.
Yeah, I'm still not really thrilled with what I have now, but it's just like a good placeholder.
Okay.
It doesn't really need anything crazy.
No, exactly. And I don't think most people are video podcasters anyway. It's just kind of a nice
stick figure couch
option.
Was a good meme though.
It was solid.
All right. So I've had this on my mind for a while. I want to know what you guys think about the Steam Deck, the Steam's knockoff version of a Switch, I guess you could call it.
I want one.
I remember I heard it came out or was coming out, and that was it. So I imagine, just like anything else that pretty much Valve has put out, it's gonna not do crazy well, and people are gonna forget about it. Like the Valve Index, you guys, or not the Index.
Probably the only thing that did well.
What's Yeah, the Steam Link. That's what I was thinking. The Steam Link. Really cool thing. You just plug it into your TV, and it like over the internet, you can play your PC games on your TV. And they practically give them away because nobody bought them, and they just had over inventory. So I got it for $5. And you know where it is now? In a box in my closet.
People have like the Steam controller. I forget what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
that's
like nobody really
like,
uses
people
it.
either love it or they hate it.
It's Xbox ripoff, but yeah.
I mean, arguably, I think it's way better. But I also don't own one.
The Steam or
yeah, the Steam one. It just has customization, more like in-depth actual button pushing, directional buttoning. But I won't buy one. I don't need one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like the Steam though. I think it's cool. Portable indie game machine, sure.
That's
probably won't get it.
It can run AAA games right now at 30 frames. That's kind of impressive.
It's still better than the Switch already. Ayo. Yeah.
And then it
will crash on the Switch run at 28 or something. It's like not even 30.
It tries to go for 30, but it drops all the time.
Yeah.
Which that game's not even that intensive, so bit of a yikes. I heard
60.
What did? What'd you say?
Runs at 60.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Surprising.
Explain that.
Optimization, probably.
Yeah. It's that Nintendo polish.
I heard today, apparently Dread also kind of suffers from a little bit of frame rate issues.
I haven't experienced that yet.
Already have it on emulation and it runs better.
It's such a sick game, dude. It's so good.
I mean, I've watched several different streamers play Dread, and I haven't really seen an issue. Even for streaming the game, I haven't. Like, I've just seen them more rage at the fact it's fucking hard, which it's Metroid. So
it is when the horror gimmick, right? Like the robot things that chase you that you can't kill. When they get you, you can parry things, and like you get it's like 3 frames. I swear, it's so fast. Like the window to parry them off of you, and if you don't, you. Like, it's just game over. Like, it's ass in a really good way. Because it's really tense. Because you're like, please don't catch me, dude. Please, 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 run. Like, it gets tense.
Yeah, fuck Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, fuck Nintendo. But they're gonna get so much money from me, it hurts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've actually never played a Metroid game, so I have no need to buy this.
The first game that came with my GameCube was Metroid Prime.
Double Dash, homie.
Oh my god.
Fusion? Zero Mission?
Nope.
Who are you?
Yep.
I thought we were the same.
I'm happy to find our differences.
But you played Hollow Knight. That's a Metroidvania.
That was my first Metroidvania.
Half of the name of the genre. This is you can't even call it a Metroidvania.
I look back at the older Metroid games, like because people run them, they're very popular, and I just don't think it even looks that fun. I'm like,
Super Metroid, a little dated. It's still a great game for what it is, but it's a little dated. Let's be real. But Zero Mission and Fusion?
Oh.
Prime? Come.
I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try.
You played all of
some of them. I know.
That shooty gun. Please.
I don't know. I mean, I think Metroidvania games are very different from Metroid.
It's in the name.
It's half
what do you mean?
It's okay. As someone, well, maybe it's because I haven't played them though. To be fair, I haven't played them. But for Hollow Knight, it's very different from what I've seen for Metroid. And I even started Fist Forged in Shadow Torch, and that's a Metroidvania, but it's not. it seems more like steampunk kind of game.
I mean,
Not
so
like,
you're just talking about environment setting.
well, even like gameplay mechanics, like it's
The Hollow Knight's a Metroidvania.
Yeah, it is. Thematically, where
Big
it's kind of
open map.
open map, and yeah, you need different
power
abilities
up
and
to
stuff to backtrack.
It's- That's what Metroid is. I just got a dash and the speed booster. I had so much mobility.
I actually, weirdly enough, I don't know if I like Metroidvanias.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hollow Knight.
I know. I think Hollow Knight's sick, but like, it was also the second time I picked it up. Was for stream purposes. I was only like a couple hours in. I was like, yeah, I wasn't really feeling it. But now that I've played through Hollow Knight more, I'm like, maybe I could try it, because I think at first I didn't like the completely feeling lost aspect and having to go in circles and stuff like that. And now I feel like I might like it because it's easy to get immersed that way. But it can be annoying.
Like the day it came out, I was like, I've just been running in circles for 6 hours and I couldn't be happier.
wow, Jack. That's amazing.
I was just like, I'm lost. I have no idea.
I think I wish I had a nostalgia for it, because then it would feel better instead of more frustrating. And I think as I've gotten older, things that like are somewhat frustrating, I'm just like, yep, I don't have to play this, so I just don't. I have 300 other games on my computer accessible to me, so.
But it's also good.
That is true. That is true.
I guess I don't see it, I guess. Sorry.
But it's in the name.
I mean, I have it. I could play it if I wanted to, but I'm just, I don't know. I got other stuff to play.
Yeah.
Anyways. 3 Kerbo and Mario Party All Stars are the main 2 that are left to come out that I'm like, fuck, there goes my wallet.
Nintendo, like, told you, they're just gonna get all my money.
So am I counting on either of you for tomorrow for Back 4 Blood, by the way?
No. That game sucked.
Dude. I actually might not play the game.
Why?
It's made by the people that made Evolve.
Evolve was cool.
Yeah, it was. Until the like $700 worth of paid DLC and microtransactions.
Well, yeah, but you didn't need it to play the game.
Half of them were monsters to play the game.
Oh, well, I think that's after they went free to play because it kind of flopped. Oh, I don't know. I wasn't that invested into it. It was like a fun get home from work, play with the homie for an hour. That I thought was cool.
I have all the Evolve lore.
Do you really?
My friend Zach, that used to be my roommate, was top 26 in the leaderboard for that game. So he played the fuck out of it.
But you're telling me mechanically it wasn't a fun game?
Mechanically it was fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
So Back 4 Blood.
Back 4 Blood. Here's the problem.
Also,
I found out that the game has a card system. Okay.
No, the card system's cool.
The card system is cool for now. The game's going to come out. We're going to get our reviews in, and then we're going to dick you down with booster packs.
I don't think it would be necessary, just based off the beta even.
It's going to happen.
Okay. I did play the beta because all of a sudden I just was like, oh, I have a key for this. The fuck? All right.
Game Pass. Cool. Like, it's free.
Yeah, basically. Exactly. It's on Game Pass.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Here's the thing. I don't like that it kind of forces you to be co-op. I mean, yeah, you could probably run it with comms. You could, I think, but they don't.
You literally can't progress in co-op
or really?
Single player. Yeah.
Oh, really?
You don't get achievement progress, like level up progress, like anything in single player. You have to play co-op to do that.
And you can play with the bots.
Yeah, you could, but I mean, at some point, someone's going to join, and then,
I don't think that counts.
No, I guess it did, at least in the beta.
Yeah. Like, you have to be, that's whack.
See, when I played, it was always with other people.
Is that really an issue in 2021?
Yeah.
Yes, It was an issue 10 years ago, and it's an issue now.
I don't think the speed
You're
of it's an
passionate
issue.
about it.
I just want to play my fucking games. I don't want to be connected to the internet all the time. What if my
Okay, but you're playing on your PC.
What if my internet's fucking out? And
then you're not playing on your PC.
Yeah, I could open up Left 4 Dead 2.
If you don't have power at your house.
Internet. That's why I corrected myself and said without internet.
How often does that happen? You're like, damn, I got no net. Guess I need to play games.
Often enough that I worry about it. All it takes is one time for me to be like, shit, fuck. Now I'm just sitting here in a box with nothing to do.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
See, I didn't have an issue with like the gameplay. I mean,
but I can open Left 4 Dead and I can play that.
I think the mouse sensitivity is way too high for it if you're using.
In my opinion, these games are fun because of the co-op aspect.
Oh no, I got dicked over by co-op. I was like, I died, and I'm like, can you help me? And they were like, no, I was playing with randos.
There's where you fucked up.
Homies do make everything better.
Yeah.
Homies is like half of why I'm addicted.
That's not a game I'm like, oh, this is just so good. I'm enriched in the lore. It's no, I want to fuck around with the friends. That's the whole point.
Of Left 4 Dead is fun though. Even single player.
I could play Fall Guys and have the same fucking experience though.
It's not the same experience.
You're hurting me.
It's co-op.
My soul.
You're telling me you had a great time just playing Left 4 Dead solo?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Hundreds of hours, dude. On the 360 version, Steam. Like, I played so much of that game.
And you're like, no, I'm not going to play Back 4 Blood. You're insane. You're actually mental.
I'm going to play it. It's on Game Pass. It's free. But I'm not that excited for it anymore.
You're not excited because of speculation. That's insane.
Because it happens every time. They said when Black Ops 4 came out, sure, yes, Call of Duty, right. But they literally said they will not add microtransactions that affect gameplay to the game. Then reviews came out. And then they did.
I think these are two very different examples.
Evolve did the same thing.
I am not going to be playing it for medical reasons. So.
Take our wallets.
Oh yeah, you can't really play FPSs, can you? At all? Anyway.
No, I can play FPSs. It's just I don't like to fuck around with the mouse sensitivity so much that it takes me an hour just to figure out like, okay, this is a point where I'm not going to throw up. That's that's why I can't play Spyro.
Yeah. I actually kind of remember that now. I would die just not being able to play like half the games.
Oh.
You just go to turn around and Counter-Strike and
it's still an interesting perspective for sure, but I think your perspective on some games is very skewed.
Yeah.
No, Deadly.
Mine.
I would have believed you if you said me. Yeah.
We all have a skewed perspective.
Yeah, but I think I can fall like Jokima and myself fall into the majority category where you're in like an outlier circle.
Are we normies?
Huh?
Yeah.
Are we normies?
Yeah, we're kind of normies.
Ew.
Kind of normies.
Yeah. Not like normie, but if you're drawing circles, it overlaps quite a bit.
I'd sleep in the closet.
What?
I would sleep in the closet. That's pretty
Please
degen.
Explain.
Well, because degen and normie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like I'd sleep in the closet.
No, it just means you're a cockroach. You're adaptable and you survive. That doesn't mean that you're not a normie.
I rode under a tarp for 4 hours in the rain to a Smash tournament.
Okay, that's pretty wild.
To
I
go
wouldn't
O2.
do that. I wouldn't do that.
Just to go O2.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm not even good. What do you mean?
Oh my god.
4 hours in the rain under a tarp in the bed of a truck to keep the CRTs safe.
Dude, I think about that. I don't think I'd even go 4 hours to go to like a family member's event. Like, I don't know.
I wouldn't go for it.
I contemplate going 30 to 40 minutes to a local here. I'm like,
That's the dream for me. That 4-hour trip was the local.
That's mental.
It was just a weekly in Portland.
For something you love so much, I don't know why you don't just move closer to it.
I can't. I'm a broke boy.
Why don't poor people just buy more money?
Yeah. Let me just buy more money.
Yeah, stupid.
Just get more and you'll be fine.
I don't know. This is now way too life coachy and whatever. But do you at least like, are you trying to no longer be where you're at? Or are you just like, yeah, I'm here, I'm chilling?
Yeah.
Because you do have that, like, you're very easygoing, I think.
There's shit I need to do for sure. But like once it's all taken care of, like debt and stuff, I can just probably think about it.
Have you tried prostitution? I hear it's a very lucrative business.
No.
Is it profitable for men?
Yes, I just have to fuck other dudes too.
Yeah, I think that's
like
it.
My clients that would mostly be dudes, and that's fine, but I don't prefer it.
Okay. Strange question for both of you. Assuming you're completely single, would you become someone's sugar baby?
No.
What context?
As in, you just like a couple times a week you go on dates with people. Sex is not an obligation, but you'll get paid significantly less. But you're
asking if I'd IRL rent a girlfriend?
Yeah, no, pretty much.
You would be the yes.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Is like IRL rent a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Someone's paying you for the girlfriend experience.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Why not?
I'm a hoe though.
Money controls everything.
Yeah.
And I don't want someone else having that kind of power over my life.
I mean, at any point you can just quit. It's not slavery.
It can be.
I mean, you're still going to live at your place. You're still going to work. It's just like in your free time, you're also going to go get coffee with Mrs. Doubtfire.
She take them teeth out?
Mrs. Robinson, my bad. Fucking wrong reference.
Fuck, that was hilarious.
She take them teeth out?
You get them gummies?
Knock the dust off like an old library book.
Damn. Ew.
If I can quit at any time, maybe.
Yeah, why would you assume you couldn't quit?
Because that's kind of an abusive scenario. That person has a lot of power over you.
No, it's just like they buy you dinners and clothes and stuff like that.
They like pay your bills and shit.
I mean, that would be nice.
Like, I'm not about that.
Well, then you get to just pocket all your other money.
Well, wait. Okay, so realistically speaking, would this be...
I'm not working. I'm gonna live like a rat here.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So you're just given like a $5,000 allowance, and you can pay your rent. And you do whatever you need.
I wouldn't leave the house. I can't. Work is when I leave the house.
Oh, well, yeah. That's not a problem.
It is.
It's 2021. Introverts are the new thing.
If everyone's paying for everything, I'm gonna end up fucking. I'll never leave this chair. I'll be one of those people that sits down and just never gets up again.
Well, hold on. So would we be like...
I wouldn't do that, but I'd still rat the fuck up.
I mean, I already said yes, but would it be like you're freelancing it so you don't really have to pay taxes, or would it be through a like agency where you have to? That's actually the big question.
Am I getting taxed?
Do I have to adult? That's my question.
So I don't think legally an agency can collect money for you to go on dates. I think that's human trafficking. An agency can just be someone that matches you for a small fee. Okay. But they don't get percentage-based income. So it would essentially be untaxable income. However, you might have to report it as income tax. Oh, no. I don't know. I've never thought about something like this, actually. Because it's a gift. Maybe gift taxes are different.
Yeah, you're not signing like a job application
'Cause-
or like resume, like whatever the fuck it's called, the forms, like the hiring forms. You're not signing.
Yeah, but you could still sign a
Hmm.
contract to be like the partner of somebody, you know.
True. There's
Because then it says like this is how much you're supposed to be paid, this is what you will and will not do. But then that gets into more.
I'm gonna end up studying how sugar babies work.
So
How official is this?
I
So,
asked
yes.
about this because I had a conversation with someone about it, and it turns out there are websites that like actually match you, and this is an ick
Oh.
factor thing.
Oh.
But if you have a .edu email address, you get upgraded to premium for free. And I'm like, part of me really wanted to sign up just to see because I'm curious, but like it's so weird to me. I'm like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know.
Free for students?
Yeah, very ick, right?
What?
I can see
I mean,
it.
that's hilarious. It's so funny.
I mean, it's not far off. I mean, but yeah, no, I'd do it. I'd do it even now, and I'm not like strapped for cash. I'd do it just for like fun. Just be
I
like,
would post. I would have
If I was
post baby
single, though.
nudes before I was a sugar baby.
Yeah, but I feel like that's not nearly as lucrative
Yeah.
as a cis white
So-
male.
Well, again, I'm probably gonna be hooking up with other dudes.
Yeah, well,
It's the only way I'm gonna make money. Feet pics?
I wish people would pay me for feet pics.
I'm pretty sure there was a guy that just like shaved his feet and like just pretended to be a girl.
Oh, I've got not good feet. They got fucked up from wearing boots every day.
What? You wore boots?
Yeah,
Wait, you didn't pick that up?
steel toe work boots.
Wait, what did you do?
Airplane maintenance.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
Military.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a baby.
So you got cute feet? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, it just mean me in general. I'm soft.
Is actually, oh man, I got my first like pedicure when I was like 24, 25 because my feet,
Oh.
like I was working 6 days a week, 12-hour days. My feet were fucked up, and so it was super cheap too to get it done. And there's of
Mhm.
course a little bit of
Yeah,
the
you got the man
stigma.
price.
Yeah. Well, you know, because it's generally considered a feminine thing. But after like I did it, I was like, oh no, this was incredible. And it gets explained to you. It's like, this is a living
yeah.
part of your body. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
would you just not
Dudes
wash your
have feet, too.
face kind of thing? Like, not take a shower? Nah, being hygienic's gay.
Trying to clean my butthole. This gay. We actually have people like that out here.
I don't doubt it. I still think generally it's considered from anybody over the age of like 30. It's like, oh, that's feminine. I can't do that. That's feminine.
I have no comment on that. That's hilarious. I
mean,
don't face that stigma,
Well,
which is
true.
nice. Women, what? Oh, I think I face the exact opposite, where it's like if you're not clean and put together, you ugly as fuck. Like,
Oh yeah, it's way harder to be a woman. I won't argue that.
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you
It
You
doesn't matter
don't
what
sh-
size of streamer. I couldn't imagine being a girl on Twitch, period.
I think
know,
there's okay. So this is an interesting, weird topic to me that I've kind of looked at. I think at a
Mhm.
smaller level, like less than 10K, women start off at like a little bit of an advantage, and then it quickly goes downhill how disadvantaged it is. Like, look at the top. There's Pokimane and Amaranth, and that's it.
not Amaranth. Amaranth is banned from Twitch.
Oh, is she?
Licking
She got banned.
microphones.
Again? I mean, I feel like she's been banned like 4 or 5 times, but she always comes back. She's a cockroach too.
This one
She-
is probably the one though.
Oh,
Yeah, she was like taken off like everything except for Twitter.
What'd she do now?
No idea.
I don't fucking know. There's a
Last
couple
I knew
people.
she was licking microphones.
Oh yeah, that's right. She did.
Ear lick ASMR. I don't know.
I respect her
No, it
hustle.
was-
She's a trendsetter. Anything she
She
does,
did,
everyone copied.
She did twins lick your ear ASMR thing, and it was pretty much a loop video of her licking the same like ear shaped microphone. and that was her twin. That was, I think, the last.
That's brilliant.
No.
I actually clicked on that stream
Ew.
because I saw it was in my recommended, and I saw the title, and I was like, this can't be real. I was like, this is just really? I clicked on it, and I immediately was a little uncomfortable because I could just feel her tongue in my ear, and I just sat there for
Yeah,
like
I
10
don't like
seconds,
that stuff.
and I was like, I'm
Mm-mm.
out. I can't do it.
I remember seeing, I think it was the last time Amaranth got banned. It was like the day after I saw Sasha Grey with a whoopee cushion. It's like every dono. Thank you.
That's so funny though.
It was like the future's now. I don't know why anyone would waste money on that, but hey, to each their own.
You should try to get on the Austin show.
I don't think I'm nearly big enough for something like that. Maybe
Soon.
the Diet Coke version, if there is
Slime was on
something.
it at one point.
Yeah.
At one point, I can't remember who the girl was. It might have been Mia Malkova, but Slime was on it. You could do it.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to imagine any scenario in which someone thought, yeah, this is a good idea to put Slime on it.
He made it, from what I heard, he made it to like the end. Like he was like top 3.
Mm-hmm. And then funny, I think Lud was also on it, and he like got eliminated almost round 1. Yeah.
Like frame 1. Like
little did they know.
What are you guys talking about?
the Austin. Do you know what the Austin show is?
No.
It's like, okay, it's like The Bachelor on Twitch, or like The Bachelorette.
Mhm.
Like they do both, and it's over the span of like a couple hours.
Oh, so it's fake as fuck. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Bachelor and Bachelorette are fake as fuck. Though.
Happy to go on that.
There was some Twitch show, and I love like abstract concepts on Twitch. I think it's very interesting.
Mom.
Oh,
his mom picked the girl for.
That's based.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I can't remember who hosted this one, but it was like Love or Money. And so the contestants would like duke it out, try and make it to the end, and you have to convince this person like, oh, you should pick me. But then at the end they ask them, so do you want a second date or do you want $1,000?
Oh fuck.
I'm picking the K every time.
Yeah, I would take the K every time.
I'm poor, give me the K.
Unless, well, clout chasing is a real thing too. So if the person that you're dating is bigger than you,
nope.
1K, money can't buy everything. An influence like that could be popular.
It can't buy everything, but it can buy a lot of things.
Like a date with Pokimane? Come on. Easily you're going to make it more than a K. In my opinion.
I've seen sticks with more personality, but okay.
Than Poki?
I don't watch Pokimane.
I don't watch Poki ever, so I don't know.
I was going to say the same thing. I was going to go, ooh.
Oh, hold on. Let me go ask Cookie then.
Oh, yeah. He's probably watching right now.
Like, even when she streams with like no cam and whatever, like she still pulls like 20K. Like, she's good at what she does.
That is true.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. We even, I don't think we talked about the same way. Did you guys see the whole Twitch leak thing? The leaderboard of who makes what money?
Yeah. I watched a bunch of reactions of people that were like, they'd read down the list and they'd get to Clint Stevens and they'd be like, how is it so fucking high? He never streamed. And I was like, that's because of people like me.
Yeah, because of you.
Who subbed to him when he hasn't streamed in 2 months. Like, I'm just still subbed.
I love that it definitely became a meme. It was like, oh, don't fucking talk to me, number 47.
Yeah.
This is top 15 category only. Cringe.
Actually, someone got banned. I think the streamer named Destiny got banned because he confirmed and read aloud one of the Twitch staff emails that was leaked on stream. And you're not supposed to, like, he read the full email.
Dox people. Jesus Christ.
And that's, so that's why he got banned, is because you're not supposed to share personal information and all that shit.
Bit of a yikes.
Destiny the debater politics guy, right? Destiny.
No, that's Hassan, I think.
No.
Yeah, I mean, maybe both. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Destiny does it as well.
I thought Destiny was a speedrunner. I don't know.
There's no big speedrunners.
I think he was is he a StarCraft pro?
Yeah,
The same
yeah,
Destiny?
I think that sounds about right.
Dude, Destiny, Rage, StarCraft. That's the only thing I know him from is StarCraft.
Yeah,
I think
I
he's
don't know who
big
it is.
No, he was like,
Crazy.
but yeah, no. So can't out that information, I guess, which is strange because it's already out. So it's like
It's just because you're shedding more light to something that is against TOS, which is pretty not cool.
I don't know. I just was like, I actually didn't see like whatever the hell was leaked. I just have seen everything about that it was leaked, and I was like,
yeah,
that's cool. I was more interested in other news. Like Twitch is one thing to be leaked.
Interesting. I don't think it really matters ultimately though. Like how much money people make. I
don't either.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, is it really a surprise? I mean, you know how much subs cost, how much you get from a sub, and then the number, like the sub count's publicly shown, so you could take a good guess.
Yeah.
Well, and then like a lot of that money gets spent too on like more content. Like
yeah. Well, not in the ballpark of hundreds of millions on content, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast drops like movie budgets.
He's
on 10
different. That man is built different.
Well, yeah.
That's different content too.
I like to imagine him and Susan just like have cocktails every day. She's like, "Thank you for making me so rich."
What is a day in that guy's life like?
Mr. Beast?
Probably hectic as hell.
He has people for everything. Like, he's very open about this. He talks to everybody about it.
I had a guy. I don't have a guy. He's got like 15 guys.
He's a guy for anything you could think of. All right, you're gonna go get me food. You're gonna go get me drinks. You're gonna do the meeting for the thumbnail.
I have a music guy.
Yeah, music guy.
That's it. I want more guys.
Oh, you're talking like a Pawn Star kind of. You have a guy for something?
Yeah, I have a guy. I have like an audio engineer friend that I can just ask for advice.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it comes in handy too often, but you know.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
he's way smarter than me.
Well, yeah, but how often are you having audio engineer problems?
That's just for anything from like producing music to like technical stuff.
That's fair.
Like,
that's fair.
Yeah. And he's really good with the drum program I bought. Just like it was like $500 fucking.
Ooh.
I bought it a few years ago, so I've just had it this whole time. But yeah, he's like a beat producer and shit too.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
You know, when this blows up, you're gonna be my slime, right?
I mean, yeah. You're gonna relocate? Think it's been brought up too much, but I do remember. I don't want to say months. It wasn't like months. It was like a few weeks of just like one viewer Gaffy streams, and it's just me gooning in chat. Like, yeah,
it's weird. Definitely the perception of things too. Like, I was perfectly fine with that really cool back in the day, and now if I did that again, I would probably cry.
Just fucking joke of us talking to me.
It's very weird, very spoiled, very, very mentally spoiled, and I'm aware of this, but I think you just get used to something, and it's not that like, oh, the experience is bad. It's, am I failing as a content creator? Like, in what I do, and what I'm doing, I can't even English. Do I suck? Yes, I suck. I can't English.
No,
it's a thing.
You can do more things.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm the outlier then, because I've never really minded if there's only like one or two people.
Anytime I streamed, even like when I was doing it like 8 years ago, I'd always have view count off. I have no idea. Like, and I would get like back then it was like OOT speedruns were pretty free, so it was like you're guaranteed like 15 people.
Really?
In chat.
Oh wow.
Well, because it was like back then Twitch was dominated by
actually a game platform.
Yeah, and it was like Mario 64, OOT. Like those were the biggest games on Twitch. So like you just go live with OOT any percent speedrun, and it's like people will click on it back then.
People still do.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
But-
I think SM64 is still kind of free, but
It's a big category. You got to scroll kind of far down to get there.
yeah.
I love going to like learning 16-star streams. It's like watching a like baby deer that can't walk yet. It's
Damn.
it's not an insult, like, because that was me.
No, it's
like,
accurate. It's accurate.
Oh.
No, I love it. It's the same reason I like watching people play Dark Souls for the first time. It's like a lot of the same feeling because like you get to see the
Well, hold
progression and
on.
like you get to watch the fails and then the progression of the victory. Like then they get better.
Oh, that
well,
instantly made
speedrunning's-
things very relatable.
Speedrunning is very different though from Dark Souls. I mean, even if you're speedrunning Dark Souls, I think it's definitely different for watching.
Multiple attempts. It's like the same kind of like grind set. Like,
Yeah, I think the idea of there's a struggle and then eventually you hope to see the climactic peak.
the end of the tunnel.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I think definitely there's a lot more cussing involved with Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Eh.
No. I
Yeah.
actually was watching Rage speedrun videos last night. I saw so many controllers get destroyed. This kid was like a minute 50 seconds into a run. His PB was like 2 hours for this Mario game. Minute 50, he like shatters his PB.
What?
Dude, I was like, you have so much time left. Like,
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
he's like, yeah, I'm in the stream mad, and it cuts to black.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, I've never been that mad ever.
Mm-mm.
I've been that mad, but I've never been that mad that quickly.
The last time I threw a controller was around the time Ultimate came out because I was playing Ultimate online.
That's a
and
good time.
I was getting like, I know I was just getting camped out, and it was also laggy, and I was just because I didn't have a LAN adapter yet, and it
Mhm.
just I would just like was just running into things, and I wanted to just throw my Switch out the window, dude.
I've definitely realized I'm a big competitor at heart, and so
How did the
I
Nick thing go?
okay.
You
So
won.
first off, Nick's been very cool.
Have-
Online is
Was
okay.
anything
Needs a little
weird happen
fixing.
at the tournament?
Uh,
Like, we're just people weird?
So, I mean, I've gone to this venue, but for Melee, and Melee people in general are pretty cool. I think in general, there's an understanding, hey, we all are working hard and you want to get sick of this game. Last week, I chose to triple enter Nick All-Stars, Melee, and Ultimate.
Let's go. That's I do that. I just enter everything when I
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I haven't competed in Ultimate since before COVID, like when I was in
Doubles?
Japan still.
Were there doubles?
Maybe. I don't think so, though.
I'd make you enter doubles with me.
Anywho, Nick All-Stars, the first tournament here, it was very obvious that the guys, like most of the guys that were making it further into bracket, had only played each other. Because they played very similarly and that sort of thing. And the night before, I'd played with Crunchy Brown for like 3 hours. And he's a big Ultimate player, big in general fighting game player. So it was actually, I told him at one point, I'm like, wow, I can tell like I'm progressing my meta for this game because like he had a good ground game, good aerial game, good punish game. I'm like, okay. So actually like incorporating
You gotta be
grabs,
good to
focusing
compete,
on your
so you
punishing.
have to,
Yeah.
like, improve to compete at all.
And since it's the first week, I was like, yeah, if I go 0-2, it's not a big deal. And I fucking shit on everyone. It was great. I mean that in a nice way. But like,
you should have wore something stupid. I
I
guess you had no
should
way of
have.
knowing that you were gonna win, but like
Yeah.
imagine being the guy that just like shows up with like a cheese head and just beats everybody and leaves.
well, I never met any of these people too, because like
Exactly.
when
that's
I've
why it'd be
gone
so
to the
funny,
venue,
and then you
it
can
was
never go
yeah.
back. You just think you can never go back.
To immediately make me feel much worse after feeling the highest, like I had never won
And
anything.
then the melee bracket starts.
Well, first I played Ultimate afterwards, and I used the same controller for Nick All-Stars that I did for Ultimate, and it fucked up my brain. Like, it was not okay. Because Nick is very fast, Ultimate's very slow. My control scheme's different on both games, and I haven't been playing Ultimate. I've been playing Melee, and then Nick came out, and all I played was Nick. I went 1-2, and I got camped out for 2 of the sets.
You know,
And
that's
I
just
wanted
gonna
to
happen in
die.
Melee when you get better, right? Like, the better players are just gonna camp you.
Yes, but there's a proper response to it, if that
True.
makes sense.
There's more of
Like, there's a reason
more
for
you can do.
camping, and they're looking for an opening versus at a mid level or
Versus
lower
their
level.
projectile can straight up just
They
kill you.
don't want to come say hi. They're scared or something. I don't know. But yeah, I was playing Melee, and I did okay. I went like 3 and 2.
It was like 2-2, 3-2, something like that.
Yeah, but I decided I'm not competing in ult again. I'm going to farm my local bracket for Naz Nickelodeon as long as I can. Although new revelations as the game's getting better, I don't know if I want to play it until they patch it, because some things are just not okay. Yeah. Have you seen the new one, Ninja Turtle with the nunchucks?
No.
I sent a clip of Plup, I think, in Discord, but he has a chain grab. He up throws, fair, chain grab. Fair, up throw, and he can take you across the stage and then kill you.
Yeah, like half the cast can
to
do
like
that.
90, it's true. No, like, DI doesn't matter. It's 100% true.
Gross.
It's dumb. It's very dumb. So yeah, that and online, I don't know. I've been doing a few online brackets too, but the rollback needs some adjusting, and the company says, yeah, we're waiting on our rollback guy to get back from vacation, and then we'll fix it. How about you? Did you do Guilty Gear this weekend like you said you were going to?
It actually got canceled.
Aww.
Because there was some other like big thing happening this weekend, I guess. There's some other big tournament. So they didn't want to like conflict schedules and stuff.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess.
One idea was Rollback Rumble, and that's isn't that just homemade waffles? That's just his.
Yeah, I think
tournament?
so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like if other big Smash things are happening, he's got to be there, you know. So
true.
This next weekend though, Saturday.
Hey yo. They also have Strive at this local that I went to, but I've never fucking played Strive, so clearly you got to move here.
Dude, I'd be in that bracket.
You just have to move here.
Casino from Oregon coming and taking out all the nerds in Cincinnati.
I couldn't even tell you how good they are because they sit outside of like the main venue. Actually, have I told you how crazy this is? So the venue is an arcade, right? But it's in an abandoned mall.
Smash 4.
They what?
I said, would they treat the Guilty Gear players worse than we treated Smash 4? We put them in the hallway.
But yeah, Deadly, this venue is in a like 90% abandoned mall. And it's at like 7 o'clock at night. So it's dark, it's super sketch. Like the food, I shit you not, the Guilty Gear players are set up in the food court. Which still has like that 90s color Taco Bell look, like with the green and blue, which is such a mood.
That's such an accurate description. I hate it.
Yeah.
Continue. Continue, please.
But the lights are off in the entire mall because why would they pay for electricity like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. It's just damp and scary.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it there actually because it's so spacious. It's like kind of serene. Because you're so used to a mall being like a very packed place and
loud,
all that. Mm-hmm. And so to go down the escalator while there's no power on it, and like it's super dark. I'm like, I'm gonna get stabbed. This is great.
There are creatures in here.
Oh my god.
They hire some security guards. Sorry, Deadly. What were you saying?
No, I actually worked at a very large mall. Actually, I worked at like the 3rd largest Macy's in the world for a little bit.
Doing?
That doesn't really dox me. I was their seasonal monkey, so mostly did like online orders and production kind of stuff. Like, just I don't know. It was a time, but no, I actually hate. That was the one thing I hated was closing in the mall because I'm sorry. I don't do mannequins. I don't do baby dolls. I don't do puppets. Shit is wrong. One time I did an overnight, and I'm just like, I'm paranoid as fuck doing that shit. Because there is a lot of mannequins in a big ass store. And there's no power to anything yet because there's no customers. So why would it matter?
Nightmare scenario.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I fucking hate it here.
Give me 1 sec.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, no, I don't do abandoned malls like that.
I could. That's a big maybe. I don't know.
Well, like, I don't know. That's why I gave up on Spooky's jump scare mansion the other day.
You
So
gave up? Oh no.
Yeah, I died to the puppet 3 times, and I was like, this is fucking bullshit.
I know you're talking about it. Like, I can hardly play Subnautica. And I watched a video. These people added a Cthulhu mod to Subnautica. No. Holy shit, no.
That's like the Reaper Leviathan, though, to be completely fair.
It's so much bigger.
Oh, it is. Oh, shit.
Cthulhu, just his tentacle went over the Aurora, and I was like, I can't even.
Fuck. That's terrifying. Yeah, I got the game called Cthulhu. Speaking of Cthulhu, and I'm still deciding if I want.
Bloodborne's fine because I have big weapons and I can kill everything. But like Lovecraft and stuff is so creepy.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I'm like, why do I torture myself? But it looks like such a good game in general. I don't know. I'll see if I stream it this time. I might save it till next year. I'll just keep it free.
Yeah.
Just sit there and then be like, next year. Playing Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion is not bad. Like
It's funny.
The first 200 levels were fine. Like, or the first 200 rooms are fine. It was like all of a sudden it opens up and you're in, like, not to be specific, but it has that like Japanese school horror-esque stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, nope. I'm like, oh, I should probably explore. Maybe I'll have to look for something. No, I didn't have to explore. I didn't have to do fucking shit. I was like, I hate this. So I was like, okay, this is fine though. And then Cookie was actually in my stream for this. And I faced something, and it warps the walls to make it look just like, yeah.
I've played it. I remember.
Yeah, so I faced that one, and I was like, I'm about to throw up, guys. And Cookie and Jackster are in there. They're like, we're about to throw up too. For Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, there's a enemy that it kind of just takes the walls and everything, and it's just like, it's moving, it's pulsating, and you can't find the fucking door.
You gonna play any more Spoopy games, Gav?
Plan to. I just haven't yet.
Do games scare you? Like, do you get like?
Yeah, I'm a.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It depends on the one, obviously, but like when I feel helpless and there's consumables. Oh, did we talk about this in episode or out of episode?
What? Consumables like weed?
Yes, if I can't take dabs in game, then I'm out. No, like, so something where you have like limited ammunition, or like Outlast where you have limited batteries, something like that, because then I feel the scarcity aspect, and that makes me feel vulnerable, and then I get scared.
I was gonna say that because I brought up Subnautica again, because fuck oceans.
Oh yeah, that big game water.
In Metroid Dread, actually, that like it's a 2D game. But like it's free, but it's on a 2D plane. Anyway, I jumped into like this pit of water that I thought was just gonna be part of the like station I was in, and I just like dropped into deep ocean with like things around me, and I could feel my heartbeat rising. Like,
damn.
There were just things swimming around, and it was.
All right, so how much for you to go like ocean snorkeling?
I've done that, so I've already done it.
Yeah, people pay to do it. It's a.
I would shame myself and do like way more shameful things for less money.
You know what? That's fair though. Oh, so while you were gone, Gaff,
I don't know
I
what's
was
down there.
I was telling Jock because I played Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, and that's actually a lot of fun. But at some point, it was after I died to the third time to the puppet, which I hate. I was like, oh fuck this shit. He
Gotta
looks
do the content
creepy.
creator classic.
Oh, I hate it.
Just play Five Nights.
No, that's no. I hate mannequins. I hate baby dolls. I hate a lot of things, man. And that's animatronics are way the fuck up there. I mean, I'll watch other people play it. That's perfectly fine. But no, I'm not about
Just
that.
a stress simulator.
There's
No,
definitely a difference in like watching someone do it versus doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a stress simulator. You're
Yeah.
fine.
Nope.
You're okay. Just close the door.
Yeah, no. My apartment is so shitty that sometimes the doors will kind of creak open on their own. So fuck that shit.
Ooh. I'm trying to debate on what's the first thing I want to play.
What do you mean? What's
Like
the
for
first?
spooky games, spookies.
Did you play the newest Amnesia?
I haven't played any Amnesia.
What?
Yeah, it just kind of skipped over me. I
Even
think I
hurt me a
even
lot.
own the first one. Maybe the second one.
I mean, technically, you're already playing a spooky game.
I guess it's been pretty pink and cutesy so far.
Yeah.
But sure, spooky game.
Well, I mean, it gave you a warning in the beginning. So
That is true. Yeah.
Most games that give you a warning in the beginning, you're like, oh fuck.
Actually, I'm trying to think of games that tend to give you warnings at the beginning. It's like Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil. Spooky.
Modern Warfare 2.
Oh yeah, true.
Do you or do you not want to shoot a lot of people in the airport?
Yeah. Do you want
And that
gore?
was the only thing that changed.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you hit no, you didn't play that mission.
You
skipped that mission.
I don't think I've ever actually seen like what happens if you skip it.
It just goes to the next mission.
Oh,
like it just
that makes
completely
sense.
skips that whole sequence entirely.
I mean, times were definitely different, like for video games and whatnot. But I remember seeing that because I was a Christmas kid, so I had to wait to get it until the next holiday or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I was at my friend's house, who, well, was quite frankly rich. So I see that, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? Because yeah, you're just unloading into innocent people. I'm like, I'd never seen that in a game before.
Oh yeah,
this shit was crazy, dude.
I don't know. I'm not big into horror games. I think the only game that I really had that's even remotely considered horror until I was older was like Tarok for N64.
Yo, that wasn't even horror.
It's like Doom.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs.
I don't know. I like cute girl games. I don't know. It's like you just see like you're just being chased by a giant T-Rex, and that's just scary as fuck. No, I didn't actively look for horror games though. Unlike some people.
I liked Resident Evil 7. That was a good horror game to me.
It was.
Like, it's just very dark. Mm-hmm. Outlast, I mean, I didn't even finish it. I got to a point where there's like a couple things in the basement chasing you, and I didn't have batteries. Like, yep, I'll come back to this. That was 5 years ago. So
I think that should be the next one.
Jesus, confront my demons.
Yep.
Actually, I should just ask Code. I'm like, Code, you should stream Outlast because how he plays it is worse. He's just like, oh, I have like 20 batteries, but I only am going to use like 3 the whole gameplay.
That's a sign of an expert. I mean, that's like speed running, you know? You don't do the casual shit because you don't need it.
Have you seen Outlast speedruns?
No.
They just like flip through the floor and some
Oh, is it pretty broken?
Oh, yeah. It's broke.
It was like 20 minutes last time I checked.
Dang. Well, I don't know how long the base game is, so.
Longer than
I can't imagine there's much
2
movement
or 3
tech.
hours, I think. I think if you really optimize it, I think it's 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
I think. Could be wrong. What else? What other game? I can't think of games. My brain mush.
Horror's just kind of died. There have been a lot of good horror games.
What's like in the highlight reel? What are good examples for you?
Doki Doki.
That, Amnesia, Outlast.
CP.
Like, yeah. Five Nights. Like, it's mostly indie games.
What was because aren't there like 50 fucking Five Nights games at this point?
Yeah.
What was the OG? Wasn't that just like a point and click?
The first 4 are. I think the first like 4 are pretty okay as far as like horror games go.
Yeah, I never played those.
I don't think they're like ridiculously like they have like one of the most rabid fan bases I've ever seen.
True. It's not gonna sell like a Call of Duty by any means.
Like when you look at it, like the game, it's a picture. It's a fucking you're a JPEG. You're looking at a JPEG and like panning back and forth, and that's the game. But it does a good job of being intense.
It's simplistic.
Yeah.
And I guess also Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion is
it's different than like Outlast and stuff because like you can't run, right? Like because that's the main because you just run in Outlast or something like that. But like you're just stuck right here. Figure it the fuck out.
I just had
I think that's why.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, not as like a spoiler, but I think that's why Doki Doki and Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion got so much later hype because it looks cute. It looks disarming. You get to a point in the game where you're like, oh my god, I'm freaked out, and then you're like, oh, okay, I'm calm. So it's kind of that you're riding the wave of like being terrified and not. At least for me, anyways. But
it comes and goes for sure.
Yeah, I think Spooky's does it more, and I think that's what makes it a better horror game. Instead of like, oh my god, like I guess that's the same with Outlast, same with like Resident Evil. You know, it's when you have a lull being fine and you're like, okay, I'm just looking for stuff, and now you're just playing the game to search for items, weapons, anything, food, like, you know, and it's not scaring you. That's the point where you get comfortable with the game enough to where it's like, oh shit, I just got scared again because I got comfortable. Like, it's fucking on me. You get mad at yourself and then, you know, continue on. So I don't know.
I just had a flashback memory, and this is so dumb, but like I think it was a Flash game even, but they made like a Slender Man Flash game back when I was in high school, and like all you had to do was go find 5 papers, but it's like so shittily lit.
Yep.
And yeah,
like
I definitely, me and the boys were like, I think we were baked, and we see that this game comes out.
It's the scary shit.
And yeah, everybody's like, oh! It's way scarier because you're with the boys.
I think I played like a game like that before on stream. Yeah, I played a game like that, and that shit's. I think it's the games that don't show you the monsters, but you know it's kind of there behind you. Like you hear the breathing behind you, you hear the twigs and shit crunching. You're just like, fuck this shit.
What was his thing? Was it like a VHS static and when you knew he was getting close or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh boy.
They're making that into a mobile game, which I think will go well.
Mobile games in general are kind of shit.
They don't have to be.
But why would you?
Because phones are strong enough that like if it's a stretch, but you could make a decent phone exclusive game.
But like, so nobody buys a full out game, so things have resorted to freemium model, and then also touch controls over your screen real estate. What?
It could just be my phone.
I just mean the potential's there. Like
yeah,
make like a $20 like indie game that's like phone exclusive and actually fucking good, and not some freemium bullshit.
But
like,
it's not gonna sell like
not
the Switch.
But it could happen. Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. But like
or PC.
It could.
By the way, follow up. Did any of you start watching Squid Game before this is completely irrelevant?
Nope.
Yes.
Didn't do my homework.
Unbelievable.
I
One
got to
job.
episode 3.
I actually forgot until Saturday. And then I was like,
That
that's
was
just
still 2 days ago or 3 days
Yeah.
ago, depending on time.
Okay. I know I shit on watching dub, but I actually had shit to do. I've been trying to get all my VODs and get them all like dealt with so I could start editing them. So I was listening to it in English.
Ew.
And I got to episode 3. Well, you know what?
Okay, so
Productivity.
there are a lot of like YouTube shorts and I'm guessing TikToks on this. People are showing their favorite parts of the dub version because it's so comically bad.
Oh,
and so
yeah, no,
I
I'm
almost
want to
rewatch it in English because it's so shit.
I've been. It's not terrible. It's just. I mean, it's like watching it subbed. I mean, it's the same translation. They actually got the translation decent. I'm not gonna say it's perfect because the only perfect dub was fucking Ghost Stories because they were like, all right, fuck it, we got time and space to fill. But I mean, like, it gets the main point across, so it's. I could definitely see where, like, oh, there's some things in English that don't translate well from Korean, and that's more like.
For a weeb like you, I'm just surprised
Yeah.
that you even thought about dub.
I have work I have to do. I have to download videos, and my computer is my iMac's trash. to be completely honest, it's trash, and it doesn't like to.
I haven't watched anime in so long. I have to like pay attention.
Exactly.
I want to do like 10 things at once.
That's why
and
I
the other
don't
thing
watch
is,
most TV. Yeah.
I still don't have Netflix, so I'm watching it in you know.
That bootleg ass.
Yeah, so if I have to deal with like 20 pop-ups that come up, you know,
Every time
English
you
is
try to pause
so much easier.
Just every time you try to pause it.
Yeah.
It's just
No,
gross.
it's not even if you pause it. It's like, oh, you accidentally clicked anything on the site page, like fucking 4 pop-ups, and you're like, God fucking damn it.
If you want to pause it, you have to click through like 6 of them.
Oh, did you see what I sent you, Gaff, about it? I
I
DM'd you. I DM'd you and I DM'd Disco, and Disco's like, I will watch that 3-minute clip 1,000 times before I rewatch Squid Game. It's pretty much just like.
I think you might have sent it while I was streaming. No, I haven't watched it. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's just memes. It's just Squid Game in meme format and no content.
I was gonna say, does it spoil the show for you? Because.
Yeah, but it's still. That's why I was like, I don't understand what's going on with this. Like, I understood up to episode 3, so the thing. It's the umbrella, I think. I don't know. I think that's the name of the episode.
Well, my disappointment is immeasurable.
What? I actually watched some of it, so whatever.
I didn't watch any of it.
Yeah, I know. I'm more talking about Jokima.
Yeah.
Although I think Cookie's mad at you for not watch partying it with him.
It's true.
I was going to. I was like, hey, does anyone want to do a watch party? Because I was ready to watch it right then and there. And nobody responded for 40 minutes. And I was like, well, I'm already done with episode 1. Yeah.
That's it. You gave no one time. Like, everyone needs to drop what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
Man,
it was unrealistic. It was unrealistic. I felt bad too. I will watch it in Korean, but now I don't have time.
You're watching it and you're like, I feel so bad about this.
No.
You're like 3 hours in. You're like,
yeah.
I'm only 2 hours in. Well, it's not a full 2 hours. It's like 50 minutes, I think. 55.
Same difference.
Credits.
Unreal.
I actually, you know what? I'll say I don't like the first episode. I don't like how it starts. And that's, I think, why I don't like watching it. That's why I didn't want to watch it for a long time, was how it starts. I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, imagine having character development and caring about the show.
No, like, it doesn't really be like, oh, yeah, this is so-and-so who's the beginning and he's prevalent. It's just like, okay, cool, random shit, jump to the future, fine. Sorry, Jock.
I don't think at the time it's the most interesting thing, but it's super important because otherwise it's just a shitty survival show without character development.
I mean, it's pretty much, oh fuck, I explained it to Code because he was like, I don't know if I want to watch it. It's pretty much Hunger Games meets the movie Saw, but it looks like a K-drama. That's pretty much the whole show.
I'd like to play a game.
I mean,
Yeah. They're
they
making a new
know
one, by
that
the way,
survival
Saw.
genre is not unique. That's why the things like the characters is what makes it unique. I think truly like the games are just a background element to what the show's actually about, and that's why I liked it.
I think, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of invested, and I'm like, have like this sinking feeling, especially after seeing episode 2. I'm like, I think I know who the head honcho is because of just other themes that happen, and it's just like,
If you did, would it matter though?
Yeah. If I am correct about who the head honcho is, if they ever reveal who the head honcho is, and if it's the person I'm thinking it is, it'll change everything. Like,
doesn't sound bad.
I don't know who you guess, but I don't think it does. It would.
No, it would. If it was this character, it's this character specifically because of what the character does in episode 2. That, I mean, rightly he gets his justice for like, yeah, don't be a fucking douche. But at the same time, Jock, can I say it? This is kind of a spoiler, but it's not.
Yeah, my earbuds are out.
I mean, in all honesty, for how many people have cover up on cover up on cover up,
Mm-hmm.
if it was the stepdad as the head honcho for the guy's kid, straight up, I would not be surprised if he was the head honcho for it, because moving to America seems like a fucking like ploy. You see what I mean? It would change everything.
You know what? Because that's a thought I had never thought of, I'll say, okay, it's interesting.
It's interesting just because of how many cover-ups, especially because like
I'm not going to feed into speculation at all because I don't want spoils for you.
No, it's fine. The only spoiler I do know is...
Am I safe?
No, one more second. I'll give you a wave. I'll give you a wave.
Hold on. The only spoiler I kind of saw from the video I sent you was like, I'm pretty certain the old man dies for the tumor. And I'm like, damn, I'm like, that's going to be really, like, for seeing it in meme format to know it's probably going to happen. And I'm like, it's expected. He has a tumor in his brain. He's probably not going to live long. Either going to die by the games or he's going to die by, like, just the tumor is done.
Well, let's get Jock in here. I won't speculate on the episodes because, yeah, watching it's important. He's smelling our words right now. Okay. All right. How did we smell?
Horrible.
Oh.
Yeah,
well.
it's a pretty dark thing. So yeah,
like
not
rubber. It's weird.
I'd take that, honestly.
Yeah.
But this is reaching our end of time. So one last check. Any pressing news, anything cool happened in your guys' week you want to let the people know of?
Nope.
Yeah, me either.
Well, has anyone heard anything about the right to fix? I just didn't know.
The right to what?
I know that it's a huge thing, I know, in Europe at the moment, and they're trying to gain traction in the US. Long story short, big companies making products specifically that you have to consume more. So like Apple, it started because of John Deere, actually, the like farming equipment.
That was
because they're
that was a big thing here, actually.
Yeah, but
a little bit our governor was trying to like pass that.
You still haven't told me what this is that you're concerned.
Oh, so it's pretty much okay. So you know how you buy an Apple iPhone, right?
Yeah.
And it gets fucked, and you have to take it to them. You can't fix it yourself.
Oh,
it's a law that would allow them to have to like make it so you can fix your own stuff.
This boils down to anti-consumer things. We're not really CNN, so I don't think we're technical experts in this, but yeah, Apple's pushed at that forever. And big companies suck.
It started because of John Deere, which is farming equipment. So, which is interesting, and that's I know it's gained.
They were trying to do it for like trucks out here, like semi trucks.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to force everybody to buy like new trucks.
Yeah. So I just didn't know. I've only heard about it in Europe because I don't look at local news because the local news is shit where I am. So I just didn't know. Obviously, it's not a thing on the East Coast, and Jock kind of knows. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no comment on that one, I guess.
Well, for gamers, it's just, like...
Well, yeah, that has a lot of implications as far as, like, console modding and fixing, like, old hardware and stuff. Like, that shit's not going to be around forever. Like, that's why emulation is so important. Like, soon original Nintendos won't exist. Ataris won't exist. And there will be no other way to play those games.
Yeah.
And they'll all just be lost.
That's
unless you have the right to fix.
Yeah. Okay. That's the only thing I wanted to bring up.
Okay. We'll see you next week, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.